Marvel Rivals Season 5.5 just dropped. We're a couple days late, but I have not seen any of this. I just realized Rogue is a tank from buying the new skin and shit. Let's get into it. She looks really fucking cool. I've seen her in game a little bit, but I have no idea what she does. She has like a block. She's very just like brawly. She has a Shoryuken. That looked like a little baby, like Emma Alt. She can steal abilities, okay. Having 650 HP going up to what? That was like 550 or 850? Pardon me? Wow, okay, so you're able to steal literally any ability you want. Because that was like Groot Wall, that was Strange Shield. That's not even her ult either. Wow, okay, that looks absolutely fucking crazy. Let's kind of dissect this a little bit. As well, since we're a little late, we can actually hop in and play with her if we want. She seems kind of crazy. No YouTube premium still. Let's hop in and just fuck around with her. Let's add the audio and shit. She seems kind of crazy. I've not, like I said, gotten the chance to even play with her yet. We're a few days late. She seems fucking crazy. So she's 675, not 650. Basic M1, it's just basic fits. Her shift. Dash forward. Press again to unleash a burst of power from her ring, dealing continuous damage to foes. Okay, and then she can like pull people in. From the ring. Okay, that's kind of crazy. Her kick, dash forward and launch the enemy, entering flight. Activate again to knock down nearby enemies. Your next power surge, that's her M1 attacks, become ranged. Oh wow, that has hella range, and then you can jump back down. Dude, she's like a tank Spider-Man in a way, but I don't think she has like the mobility to get in. She only has like her dash. How crazy is the pull? That is wild, but I'm assuming they're not under any movement speed decrease. We're gonna hop on some games later today when I go live at 4:30 EST. In the meantime, we're just gonna check the patch notes out, try and get like a feel, first impressions of the season. So her F, she has another dash forward to knock down your target and absorb their energy. Replace this ability with one of their abilities. We also absorb health and stats based on the roll. I think I got decent amount of ult charge too. And then we can pull even if someone's not. So let's go to the hero simulation. Let's just grab like Hela, my character. Well, let's not switch to Hela. My lord, dude. I always hit H instead of G. I want Hela stun. So how do I do this? So that's literally her stun. So if we F, we actually have her stun. What the fuck? Oh, I actually like full can fly in that. What? No, this character's kind of crazy. I'm really worried though. She's just gonna die to a bunch of long range poke. I haven't seen the patch notes. Maybe like Hela and like Phoenix and like Bucky, a bunch of like the hit scan characters got nerfed. But if they didn't, my lord, I don't know if she's gonna have a good time. That's crazy. So let's do that again. Sorry. I drain her. I don't gain anything. I'm like invulnerable. I can't get stunned out of that. And then I have her stun until that bar goes away. I'm pointing at my monitor like you can see it, like a fucking dumbass. Like what happens if we grab Groot? Because it said we get health based on that, right? Also absorb health and stats based on their roll. So this is a tank. Let's do that to just refresh. Nope. Oh no, I am 800 now. Holy shit. And then yeah, I get like big wall. Dude, the Void Steins are sick. Okay. What else? Absorb nearby projectiles and reduce incoming damage. Powers up our Southern Brawl. That's where we can like dash inside of our shield. Okay. Oh, we can hold that, basically. It's like, is it like Ramattra? I can't remember. But, like, it's like Defense Matrix, basically, like D.Va. Where, like, it doesn't have a cooldown, but it has that bar that runs out. And we gotta let it charge. Let's test that a little bit. Let's see how crazy, like, the power-up is. Shoot at me, bruh. Which one's gonna shoot? Oh, it's this one. Oh my god, he shot me like once. But it stays around. Did you notice that? Okay. Interesting. I like this character a lot right now. I'm assuming it just does a little more damage. Okay. And then her ult. Continuously absorb ult energy from nearby enemies and steal stats based on their role. Okay. It's kind of like, obviously we're not getting ults. We're going to have to see that actually in game. That's kind of wild. So even if, so it's kind of like a soft Emma ult where like Emma stops you from ulting. I'm assuming as soon as you get hit by that, like it just starts draining you from 100 if you're at 100. So like you kind of don't have a lot of time to react. Interesting. You have a little bit as she like pops. Interesting. And then I got shields because the bots counted support. And then she has a team up. Gambit shares kinetic energy with Mag. We know that. Yep. What does Rogue get? When Rogue activates the ability, each of her attacks causes a kinetic explosion that damages nearby enemies and heals nearby allies. Okay, that seems pretty good. I'm not sure. Oh, wow. Okay, so the Emma team up's gone. She's with Luna now. Interesting. We'll check out the Dev Vision and see what that's like. I want to try this out. Oh, wow. That was healing the bot quite a bit. Interesting. Okay. No, I like her a lot. Her whole thing is though, like, you know, we're getting into Dev Vision literally right now. Will she be able to, like, duel Emma Groot? I'm not sure about that. Is she going to be able to live against all the poke characters in the game? She's incredible as, like, a brawl tank. Kind of like a, like a Thang. In a way, or maybe even like Hulk, but Hulk's like more dive anyway. I don't think she's gonna be like a dive tank. She's gonna be like very similar like Thang or like Thor. Which she definitely seems better than that, but I think she's gonna have the same problems as that. But anyway, let's check out the Dev Vision. Let's pull this up. I'm new to this. Let's get into it. I've not seen this at all, and then we'll get into patch notes and stuff. Really like the new character so far, though. I think I have that a little loud. I apologize.
It's fantastic to see you all again.
Near Hero and Team Ups, we saw a little bit of that. We got teased.
Welcome to Season 5.5 of Marvel Rivals.
December 12th. It's like... I'm almost a week behind.
Collector's Museum.
But, you know, better late than never.
But the collector was one step ahead, having hidden a real contract elsewhere. When Rogue awoke in the middle of the night to find Gambit missing, both Remy's mission
That's the husband,
and the
though.
sweet honeymoon began to unravel.
Honeymoon? What does that even mean, bruh? You gotta get on the grind. Fuck that.
Even harder to control the new powers she gained after accidentally touching the Colombian die. Now, in Season 5.5,
dude, I really thought she was going to be a DPS character. For her to be a Vanguard, it's crazy.
Combining her immense strength with Colombian,
she looks so cool. I was talking about it on stream a little bit, but like if you all seen like the old X-Men cartoon, like 97, bro.
Of course, we haven't forgotten her signature ability.
It's so cool.
Power absorption. During battle, Rogue can take down an enemy hero and absorb abilities from them, gaining a basic buff based
I think
on
how they
their
took her power from like the show and the comics and just Marvel in general to
like
Rivals, it's so cool.
Of the Seraphim, or Loki's regeneration domain.
I think that is so
and
neat.
that's not all.
Because in like in Marvel, like when she touches you, like she can literally kill you.
Ability energy from nearby enemies, giving her team the edge and gaining further buffs based on
being able to steal all energy can be very good.
On the battlefield.
because you can really combo that with other
brings
alts.
another
So
round
like
of
mostly,
team-up ability
I think that's mostly going to be used to just drain out supports. We're going to have to see how that plays. Like I said, I think she's going to be really weak to poke, so she's really got to clear distance. I mean, the simple counterplay of that is just have your supports play back, you know? As Invids, like, she has quite a bit of range to throw her ult. Gambit's AoE is quite big, so, like, being able to, like, kind of counteract that, you know, there's going to be a lot of counterplay to that, so I'm not too sure
we are
yet.
removing the mental projection team-up ability.
So
between
Psylocke's
Emma
gone
Frost
with the
and
Emma
Psylocke.
thing.
Emma
Sure.
Frost will now join Chilling Assault.
Okay.
Gaining the new ability, Ice Out Diamond.
Did Psylocke join something?
She can unleash a cone of frost
Oh,
to slow
wow.
enemies and use her diamond form to create a wall of diamond ice, blocking enemy movement. Psylocke joins Sword of Duality.
That seems crazy, pardon me.
Of
It's
diamond ice,
destroyable?
blocking enemy movement.
Yeah, it's destroyable. That's crazy though, because it slows as well. What cooldown are we on? 20 seconds?
Psylocke joins Sword
Dude,
of
I mean, like,
Duality.
I haven't read the patch notes. Emma is by far the best tank in the game. You know, you can argue Magneto, that's fine. I think it's Emma, but they're both really good. I mean, like, her given the ability to Psylocke, it's not that big of a deal. Because, like, usually she's banned, and Psylocke's a good character on herself. And the ability is kind of, like, mid. Like, it's not bad. Like, it's better to have it than not. But for her, as Emma, to get a ability like that, I mean, it's, like, it's just, like, a
Gaining
buff.
control over light and dark energy.
I do gotta see, like, the stat changes, because she was the anchor to Psylocke. She was getting, like, stat increase. She'll probably lose some health, right? Sword of Duality for Psylocke.
With light energy, she throws a returning shuriken that damages
Oh,
enemies
wow.
and heals allies. When it returns, it heals Psylocke based on the number of targets hit. With dark energy, she scatters a ring of darts, damaging enemies in range and entering a phase state, becoming invisible. Rogue
Dude,
joins
no,
the
that's
Rogue
broken.
Team
That's so much better than the Emma team up. What? We might have to pull out the lock again.
with dark energy, she
Especially if
scatters a
Hela
ring
got
of darts,
nerfed.
damaging enemies in
The
range.
healing one, like, it can matter. But, like, you know,
and entering
being
a
able to
phase
just
state,
have a, like, burst and then, like, another cloak to get out or to get
Becoming
in.
invisible.
Which, that's going to be mostly
Rogue
to get out
joins
since it's
explosive
damaged.
Entanglement.
That seems crazy. I wonder if she got any
Kinetic
nerfs.
energy into Rogue.
Because other than Hela,
when she
we saw
activates
this a little
the
bit. The
ability,
healing's quite
Every
noticeable.
attack she makes damages enemies around her and heals
That's
nearby
going to be
allies.
really good.
The full balance patch notes will be released in a few hours.
They're already
Stay
released.
tuned.
We're about 19 fucking months late at this point.
Jeff's Winter Splash Festival
They're bringing back the
returns,
Jeff game mode? Oh,
this
hell
time
yeah.
In the new map, Jeffland.
Jeff Land. That just sounds troll as fuck, dude. I'm so for it.
Jeff builds, each with their own skill set, bringing even more fun and color to
That's
the
going to be
winter
cool. So
season.
there's going to be like
Plus,
classits?
we have a series of holiday.
Is
and
that
winter
Squirrel Girl with Tippy Toe? That's sick. That's Daredevil. That's cool. Is that Iron Fist? No, that might be Thor. That looks like Star-Lord.
themed costumes and festive
No,
events.
that's Bucky. What am I thinking? Sorry, Discord noise. I accidentally hit the keyboard button. Bro, that's Bucky with his arm. What the fuck? I'm Mr. Barnes himself. How could I get that wrong? Dude, that looks sick. Oh my god. I like those.
We have a series of holiday and winter themed costumes and festive events lined up to help
Dude, that cloak and dagger skin looks cool. That's Penny. That's
everyone
sick. Oh my
celebrate this
god.
joyful time of year.
I'm so for
Jeff's
that.
Winter Splash Festival and all the holiday special events kick
Oh,
off right
the
after
ski
the
skin gets some
December 18th
chromas and
update.
stuff.
Get ready.
That looks sick.
And
18?
don't miss the all-new mystery burger at Pim's Test Kitchen in Times Square. Also available after the December 18th update.
Hell yeah.
Eat it, and you might be surprised by the results. Zhiyong is still working on balance changes, Stay tuned for news on balance and detailed team-up ability changes. And
Nice.
as
I
always,
think that's gonna be fun.
ignite the battle.
The Jeff mode last time was so much fun. I really enjoyed it. It was a great time. My favorite mode they've ever done is the soccer mode.
What's up, gamers?
Whoops. Yeah. Okay. Little spoiler. I had no idea. Should we just watch that now? Yeah. Fuck it. Game Awards happened. Deadpool is already leaked, coming into the next season, January 16th, which is kind of crazy. I think that's been a character that a lot of people have wanted, right? I mean, it's fucking Deadpool. Let's just watch it then. I've not seen this either.
Gamers? It's about time I made Marvel Rivals the most hero-packed shooter ever.
I think it's cool that they're already teasing them in game. Jesus. I feel like this character is gonna just go crazy.
Boy, this is gonna be fun.
That's the new Cap Werewolf skin. I saw that on the title screen.
Set you free.
Frog Thor. Was that the dinosaur for a moon girl? It looks like it. It's gotta be zooming on its ass, my lord.
Get Tyrannosaurus Rex!
Dude, that's Sentinel!
Not even
Sentinel would be like the character I'd want the most, other than like Doom himself or like Mr. X, Professor X. Dude, the animation and stuff, it's so cool.
And that's why I have 3 movies, baby.
Dude, no, that's so cool.
Oh, right. She's my rival.
What's that?
She's my...
Maybe I'm a noob in some of the Marvel lore. Who is that? I actually don't know. But dude, I think that's gonna be sick. Dude, I'm very much looking forward to that. I think he's gonna be like very much a hybrid character, kind of like Blade. Hopefully they do him right. People would probably know from just like stream or whatnot. Dude, Blade was a big disappointment for me, even though I love his movies, love him in the comics and stuff. Bro, maybe we see a buff this patch. Let's get into it. And like I said, since it's out, we're gonna be able to watch or like be able to test some of the changes. So right off the bat, let's go into tanks. So Emma Frost, yeah, she lost 100 HP from the team up anchor, yup. But they're just increasing her, so she's gonna be down 50. That's gonna be kind of noticeable, but scrolling down, if we see Gambit not nerfed, I mean, you're gonna probably still have to mutts ban Emma. Penny reduced health from 750 to 700. Yeah, I think Penny, it's just more of a case of being very annoying. I still am not bought into that she's like really broken or anything. I mean, when all the poke characters can just poke away and she has the biggest head hitbox in the game, you know, obviously I'm kind of biased, but Thang. Increased stone haymaker bonus damage equal to enemy's max health, so it's dealing, okay, 8% to 10%. That can be pretty big. And the duration of the anti-mobility field after the charge from 3 to 5 seconds. So they're just making him shit on dive even harder. Black Panther will never move. Spider-Man will never move. That's really significant. 3 seconds already felt like a death sentence playing one of those characters. Making it 5. I mean, you feel that on other characters, but especially like the hypermobile characters, dude, that's kind of big. The thing right now is like in a bad spot. I don't think it's because he's bad. Ooh, Blade. I think it's just more of a case of other characters just being better. Thor. During Storm Surge, instead of being able to change the direction of movement, Thor can now freely adjust it while dashing and moving in any direction. Okay, no, what? He can just fucking drift like he's in fucking Japan? That's? Oh, wow! What the fuck? Dude, you can swerve! Holy shit, skirt. That's actually sick. Dude, Thor is not even like that bad right now, in my opinion. It's just like he's not great. It's just like again, a lot of these characters I feel like are very good. Just other characters in the category are better. But dude, there are some Thor 1 tricks and very high elo that make this character work. It's cool. Blade. The Daywalker slightly sharpens his edge. Nice. Increase sword single hit damage from 24 to 26 and whirlwind slash 15 to 16. Okay. Reduce Bloodline Awakening, reduce healing from 35 to 25. Yes, dude. I feel like that's going to help him a lot. When you play Blade, a lot of the time, you are just forwards poking with just a worse weapon than Hela, Bucky, Phoenix, Namor, Hawkeye, Punisher. Like, why? Because, like, you really can't just get in and start farming your vamp. Like, you just get shredded. Like, the lifesteal that you gain, it's not enough to sustain you for that long. And you really do not have a get out tool, you know? Blade really isn't a dive character. He's a brawl character, but he doesn't really have a way to stay in, and he doesn't have a way to get out when the fight he needs to. Giving him like 10% less like healing reduction, I think that's gonna help him quite a lot. Daredevil, remove the team up anchor bonus health. Okay, sure. I mean, Daredevil's still gonna be broken. 25 HP. It's not gonna change a lot, but it's not my guess. Johnny slightly turns up the heat. Fire cluster slightly reduced. I'm gonna turn the music down. That song is a tad loud. I just want a little bit of noise as I'm just yapping, trying to explain how this affects the game. Slightly reduced projectile spread. Okay, so it's tighter. And creates single cast projectile damage from 5 to 5.5. Maximum fall off 60% at 30 to 60. Okay. Interesting. And then Blazing Blast, reduce single charge speed from 3 to 2.5, and creates hit damage from 40 to 45. So they're trying to make Johnny playable again. Not last patch, but the last time they changed Human Torch, I mean, they gutted him. I don't know how much this is going to really affect him, because we're at H, and there's no Hela changes, and there's no Winter Soldier. Phoenix, let's see this. During Ultimate, increase the summon HP 400, like literally Phoenix buff. Okay, like I think like Iron Man and like Storm and these flying characters like Ultron, they're not bad. Ultron kind of is. Like these hit scan characters just shit on them so easily, and like even with like these buffs, you know, like Johnny was broken before. It's definitely not making him the same. And like how I'm gonna deal with these characters, I think it's gonna be like really hard. So we're gonna have to see how that plays out. Changing this, I mean, like Phoenix, like in my opinion, still needs nerfed. Even like I play the fuck out of this character when like Ella gets banned and shit. She's really good. Her ult, it's definitely her weakest point. Like if they're not on Rocket or like Loki, you'd rather them be on Rocket. Because then like her ult trades for another ult. Like you really can't kill a lot of the time. And then I will say, I've been shot out of that thing a couple times. Given 100 extra HP, definitely makes that a lot harder. But I kind of don't like that because it kind of reduces the counterplay to it. It's just kind of odd. Psylocke, wow, they nerfed her ult by 600. Holy shit. So that's going to be a lot harder to charge up. That was a big thing with Psylocke. You could just farm your ult like off of their tanks and then just force a bunch of shit. That's kind of a really good change. That might help her getting banned less. Wanda. Increase the charge to Chthonian bursts by chaos control hits from 0.08 to 0.1. Okay. Creates dark sail projectile speed from 40 to 60. That moves a lot faster. And remove spell field generation delay. Okay. So, like, you can just insta-pop it. I'm assuming that's what they mean, right? Wow, dude. Holy shit. She's fucking Satani. She fucking yinks that thing. Holy fuck. That shit travels a lot faster. And it insta-pops. Wow, okay, yeah. When it landed before, it had like a delay. Now it just insta goes. Holy shit, that is definitely noticeable. Increase our all enemy pull speed during cast from 2.4 to 3 meters per second. Wow, okay. Chthonian bursts by chaos hits. So like she's just gonna farm her right click just off of dealing more left click. That's kind of noticeable, and I don't play this character a lot. Trying to make Wanda viable, it's scary just because she doesn't require a lot of mechanical skill. Like characters like Hela or like Psylocke or even like Bucky, like some of the stronger DPS characters. I mean, you really gotta be able to like hit your shots and stuff, you know? You gotta know what you're doing. You know, like Scroll Girl, it's decent. Doesn't require a lot of mechanics. But, I mean, you just don't get rewarded for that, you know? And then, like, the dive characters continuously shit on. But, yeah, that's a little worrying. I don't think that changes too much, but definitely interesting. Something to keep an eye out because Wanda is probably a character that, like, is going to continuously get buffed. And it can get kind of scary if she keeps receiving buff after buff after buff after buff. Punisher. Increase AR damage, sure. That's gonna change our threshold. That's gonna, like, it's gonna take, like, one less bullet to kill sometimes. That's definitely pretty significant. I am not stupid, right? Yeah. I was like, that's not its shotgun, right? Holy. Wolverine. Last stand can now target walls for its landing point. Okay, that's actually so nice. Well, Wolverine, like, feels clunky with its ult. Like, sometimes you're in, like, a weird-ass angle, and, like, while you're in that, like, your sensitivity changes and shit. I like that change a lot. It's a slight buff, but it's not, it's more just, like, quality of life. And being able to slam someone on the wall, that's kind of nice. Strategists, let's see, just every character get buffed, because, yeah, they just love supports. Energy costs. Okay, Gambit nerf. Only 200. That's not going to change too much. I really haven't had time to give my overall thoughts on Gambit. I mean, you all know I think that character is broken. He's the best character in the game. You pick him or you lose. That's been my opinion since he came out. I do like that he just requires a lot more mechanical skill. It's not like Invids or like Luna or Rocket where you just hit 2 buttons the whole game. And it's all just isn't an instant get out of jail free card. You know, you actually have to really think about it. 200 though, that's like nothing. You know, like 600 from Psylocke, it's quite a bit. I mean, Gambit just farms his ult. 200, it's not a lot. Same thing with Sue. It just like doesn't matter in my opinion. It's good that like some of these characters are getting nerfed, but I think we're in like a point where like the alts themselves need nerfed, not how often they come up. Because, like, 200, it's still not a lot, and they just full carry the game, you know? And, like, it's not enough where, like, you're so pretty much getting invids, like, every fight sometimes, like, you know? Loki, increased damage and healing ratio of doppelgangers from 80% to 90%. That's crazy. Clones are already a must shoot, making them better. Like, Loki does not need buffs. Invids is just overtuned. Gambit just came out and he's like the best support in the game. Loki, it's still broken as fuck. Like, this is where like the balance like just really upsets me because like some of these characters like, you know, Emmett's getting a slight nerf and stuff. That helps, but like no Groot changes, no Mag changes, you know. So like some of these other changes to like Thang and Thor, like they just don't end up mattering as much. And then, like, you just have, like, these little baby nerfs to, like, the broken out support characters with Invids and Gambit. And then just, like, slight buffs to characters that just, like, don't need it. If Invids and Gambit were just, like, more tuned down, like, Loki would see more play. It's not because Loki's weak. Luna. Luna cools down the throws even faster and gets a brand new ability. Oh, no. Reduce absolute zero startup time and increases projectile speed from 60 to 80. That's like hit scan at that point. New ability. Luna can apply #1 idol to herself. It's not the fucking snowflake. Separate from share the stage. When #1 idol is active, 10% of healing to allies is converted to healing for Luna herself, and she gains a 10% healing boost and 10% damage boost. It's not her. Can she snowflake herself? Oh, dude, like, fuck off. What are we doing? I gotta move my camera a little. I'm sorry about that. I'm kind of used to having the green screen up. So you can't see the cooldowns. That was a mistake. I should have had that for the rogue. But hey, we're trying to get better at this recording shit for YouTube. Yeah, that just seems absurd. And we can still have Snowflake on somebody else, or no? Okay, it's either or. It's like Invid's shield. I mean, my opinion, like, dude, Luna, it's not bad. People that are saying, like, Luna is, like, unplayable, like, she's B tier. No, Luna's still S tier. The problem is that just Invids and Gambit are just better right now. You know what I mean? That might make her better than Invids. Dude, I'm still holding out. I still think Luna kind of is. Just because her ult lasts longer. In a just support ult fight, yours lasts longer. So you're going to get more of an advantage in it, you know? And Invids, it's more sustainable, like, more, likely to die in it. To, like, mag ult or whatnot. Like, killing Invid's woman with, like, mag ult and stuff, it's way easier than Luna because you gotta just, like, break the shield she just, like, constantly fucking gets. You know what I mean? Whoops. That was Esky. Like, she just gains so much shield. Like, her health literally doubles. And when she starts losing it, it just comes back. And she has a built-in stun. Where, like, Invids does have the pull, but, I mean, like, dude, Luna does not need buffs. My god. Creates energy costs to rocket share. Ultron. Ultron's battlefield coverage and utility are evolving. He can now deploy up to 2 drones, allowing support for 2 allies at once. No, dude, like, what are we doing, man? Firewall never requires a target with patch to use, sure. Gains 65 bonus health. The target and nearby allies get 50 bonus health. And the selected ally gets movement speed and damage. But its ult went up by 300. I mean, that doesn't even matter because you have 2 drones now. 300, it's like barely even a fucking nerf. Do the drones stack? I can't test this in the practice range, can I? Because I will never be able to get a bot overlap. I'm going to have to see that in game. That seems fucking crazy, though. Dude, Ultron, it's so AIDS to play against, even its hit scan. Like, his scan is really good into him because it just marks where he can play, though. But, like, just having an insta-get-out-of-jail-free card, it's so fucking annoying. And then he can just insta-shield. Like, bro, what? What gives the bonus? So, Firewall, that's his right-click, right? Like, it's shield? Yeah. It deploys drones to an ally. Yeah. Jesus Christ. That seems ridiculous. Like, oh, that's frustrating, man. Like, the thing got some buffs. Okay. Thor got a decent buff. Okay. Like, same thing with Blade, Johnny. That's cool. Supports do not. Like, I don't even think Ultron was, like, necessarily bad. Like, he'd still, like, just triple support. Having triple drones, you might be able to run, like, Ultron Invids or, like, Ultron Gambit. Or, like, God forbid if triple support's back. All 3. Maybe Luna instead of Invids as well. That seems really bad. I don't like that at all. If we're in a triple support meta, it's going to be so sleeper. And then we saw the team ups. So, Emma's with Iron Fist and stuff now. Rogue is with the Gambit and stuff. So, yup. Emma loses 100 health. Psylocke is with Hawkeye and Cloak. This team up is better for Psylocke. The problem is, Emma was always picked when she was unbanned. Cloak, especially after the fuck I just read, probably has to be like the worst support in the game, right? I already thought Luna was kind of better than her. The stunnage is so nice. And then, I mean, Ultron getting buffed as well. It's very, like, Cloak could be like the worst support in the game. So, like, just selecting Cloak to give Psylocke a team up does not seem right. Cloak ult lasts for fucking ever. The thing is, that character is so easy to kill in that, especially when Mag is available. Bucky, you can try and pull her out of it if she greeds it afterwards. She just has no protection while standing in it, so like she's just 250. Where at least like Invids has like her cloak to like be able to jump around and stuff. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Holy shit. And then Daredevil just lost 25 HP with the Punisher. Which you don't even see that. Like, Daredevil almost never gets unbanned. Like, he's always banned, is what I'm saying. I like Rogue. I like Rogue. I'm gonna give my overall thoughts. Balance patch, the tank changes are really good. I kind of like that. I would like to see another mag nerf, but whatever, I guess. As a hella abuser, does that being my main over Psylocke now? I mean, she clearly needs a nerf. Not seeing her here kind of sucks. I mean, for God's sakes, Phoenix even got a buff. Bucky's just good. I don't know if he really needs a nerf. Like, nothing he does seems like complete bullshit, even though he's very, very strong. 25 HP on Daredevil is like nothing. That character's still busted. Blade, definitely good changes, but it's still going to be circumstantial where just like the other characters it adds duelists are just going to be better, I think. Psylocke's change, it's pretty significant. I will say that. I like the quality of life on Logan. And then we just missed the mark again on the support changes. Though disappointing. Yeah. I mean, like, the whole Luna thing is just crazy because she heals herself with the clap. And then she gets the fucking snowflake on her. She's gonna feel fucking immortal to kill. Like, can you imagine playing, like, Panther into that? No. Even Psylocke. I mean, it came to Psylocke where, like, you're just shooting tanks to farm ult, you know? And then Ultron double drones, it's scary because that just might bring back triple support. But I'm very excited to play. We'll be live 4:30 EST. I'm very looking forward to it. We're going to do our placement matches. And I'm going to try and get this video up. It's 10:30 my time, same day. So I very appreciate you guys for watching. If you made it this far, please leave a like, please sub, leave a comment for the algorithm. I'm very new to this YouTube stuff. I really want to put out more content. Rather it's from my stream or just making standalone content like this. Very behind on stuff. I've been very busy. I hope this is still informative or at least entertaining in some way. Even with it being quite a bit late. But other than that, thank you all so much. I love you all. Make sure you tell someone else you love them. Godspeed.